Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm back at it again with another video, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how I got this very natural makeup look right here. This is perfect for going back to school, college, work, no matter what it may be. If you're looking for just a really quick, simple, easy, natural makeup look, then you've come to the right place. I used all drugstore products for this look, so it's also very affordable and easy to do. So if you are interested to see how I achieved it, then please just keep on watching. So I've moisturised my face to make sure it's nice and hydrated, and the first thing that I'm going to be going in with is the NYX Angel Veil Primer, which looks like this. This is a really nice and affordable primer, so I'd really recommend this if you're looking for a cheap drugstore primer. This is quite a silicone-y feel primer, so it's quite mattifying. If you don't really like that, then I wouldn't really recommend it. I know NYX do some illuminating primers as well that gives a little bit more glow to the skin. So because this is a very quick, easy and natural makeup look, instead of going in with foundation, and the only foundation I have anyway is a full coverage one, so that wouldn't be very natural, I am just going to be going in with some concealer, and I'm only going to apply this on the areas where I need coverage. So this is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and this is in the shade 20. It just looks like this, just a basic concealer, and I'm just mainly going to be applying that in my T-zone area. This is where I feel like I need the most coverage. And to blend that in, I'm just going to be using my Real Techniques Beauty Blender. So you can see by applying a concealer, it just gives a really nice and natural finish to the skin. So I literally only applied it in the centre of my face, and it just kind of covers up any areas where you need a little bit of coverage, but at the same time it's still very natural and easy to do. So all we'll need to do now is just set that concealer, otherwise it will move throughout the day. So I'm going to be using the NYX HD Studio Finish powder, which looks like this. It's just a translucent loose powder. And I'm just going to be using a big fluffy brush to apply this. This is a NYX brush, and this is number 21, I believe, so it's just a big fluffy brush. And I'm just going to lightly apply that just over where we applied the concealer. It does have a flashback, just a warning. So go in really lightly with the powder. You only need to dust over the concealer just so it's set, because you still want to have that natural glow to the skin. So now it's time to bronze up the skin. I'm going to be using this NYX matte bronzer, and this is number 3, so this is the medium shade. So the packaging looks like this, and then you open it up and it's just a really nice warm coloured bronzer. Now I did only buy this yesterday, so I don't actually know what the colour is going to look like on me. Hopefully it's a really nice colour. I've heard good things about this bronzer. And then I'm just going to be applying that just with a big fluffy Eco Tools brush. Eco Tools are also drugstore. You can pick this brush up in a little set, I believe. Just any big fluffy brush that you have will do. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. So I'm just going to lightly apply this just around the perimeters of my face, just to add a bit of colour. Okay, so it's very pigmented, so you don't need to go in with a lot at all. I would only go in with a tiny amount. The colour's really nice though, it's just a really nice warm bronzer basically. Then I do like to take a little bit of bronzer just down the sides of my nose. This isn't necessarily to contour my nose, but it just gives it a little bit more shape. And then I will blend that all in just with my beauty blender, just to go over everything and make sure it's all blended out. So this part is optional, you don't necessarily have to do this, but I am just going to apply a little bit of blusher, just really lightly on the cheekbones, just to give me a little bit of flush of colour back to the skin. I'm going to be using this contouring and blusher palette. This is from the brand Sleek. So it looks like this, and you open it up and it has a contour, highlight and a blusher shade. This highlight shade, by the way, is really nice. It just gives such a natural glow to the skin. And I'm just going to lightly dip into that pink shade, and I'm just going to be using a big fluffy brush to apply this. and then I'll go back in with the beauty blender just to blend that all out. So for highlight today I'm going to be using the Mary Luminizer by The Balm, which looks like this. This is a really pretty drugstore highlight. I would definitely recommend purchasing this if you're looking for one. It just gives such a natural glow. I'm going to be applying that just with a fluffy brush. This is the Morphe M501 brush. It has seen its last few days. I have had this for a while, so I don't think it's actually meant to be that fluffy and big, but it still works fine. So I'll zoom you in, you can see how pretty the highlight is. So can you see how pretty that is? It just gives a really natural glow. So it's almost as if that's just your actual skin glowing and you haven't got any highlighter on. So now it's time for the brows. I'm just going to be using this NYX Micro Brow Pencil, and this is in the shade number 7 Espresso. So it just looks like this. And I'm going to be filling in my brows just really lightly and naturally, nothing too heavy and bold, because obviously this is meant to be a really quick and easy look, so I don't want to spend hours upon hours on my brows. And I'm just going to be basically filling in my natural brow shape. I do have a brow tutorial on my channel already, which I will link down below, and that's how I do my brows a lot more bold, but I'm just kind of naturally filling them in at the moment. So you can see the difference that that's made. It just gives it a little bit more shape, and it just fills in any sparse areas that need filling in, and it still gives a really natural finish to the brow. It's nothing too bold or intense or in your face at all. So once the brows are on, you're then just going to want to set them. Again, I mean, this is optional, you don't have to set your brows, but I'm going to be using the NYX Control Freak Clear Brow Gel, which looks like this. And this is literally just a clear brow gel, it doesn't have any colour to it, because I don't want to put any more colour onto my brows. This just kind of keeps them in place all day. Not that eyebrow hairs really move around much, but it just keeps them in shape. I'm then just going to be curling my eyelashes with these NYX curlers. This is optional, you don't have to curl your eyelashes. I never used to, but recently I've started getting into the habit of it, and it does honestly make a huge difference to me anyway. Then for mascara, I'm going to be using my favourite Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara, which looks like this. This is honestly such a good drugstore mascara. I always recommend this to anyone if they're looking for a new mascara. So I'm just going to apply this to my top and lower lashes. So now that mascara's on, one thing that you could have done before your mascara, which I forgot to mention, is you could add just a little bit of bronzer, just with a big fluffy brush, just into your crease and on your lower lash line. And this will just give your eyes a little bit of definition and a bit of colour. But again, you don't have to do that. You can just apply some mascara like I have. So now I'm just going to brighten up the inner corners of my eye a little bit, just using the NYX Roll-On Shimmer. And this is in the shade number 15 Nude. So it just looks like this. And once you've done that, it's now time for the final part, which is just lips. You can just leave it without anything on your lips, you don't have to put anything on. But I am just going to put some of this Carmex Strawberry Lip Balm on. I literally live for this stuff. This is my favourite thing in the whole world. I use this every single day. It really definitely does moisturise my lips, but it just gives a little bit more of a glossy finish. And that is the finished result. So I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It is a very natural and easy makeup look, so I hope to help some of you if you were looking for just a really quick, simple and easy makeup routine to wear for school, work, college, no matter what it may be. I hope this helped you out a little bit. If you did enjoy today's video, please make sure you give it a massive thumbs up for me and hit that subscribe button down below. Thank you all so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys!